Now, if you're looking for a brand new rod pod where you don't need to hide the receipt from the missus, then check out this video on the new Lidsters Grand Aluminium 3-rod rod pod. Right, so let's get it set up. This is obviously the first time I've opened it, first time I've seen the pod, and one of the first things for me, and possibly one of the most important things, is it has to be quick and has to be simple, because if it's not the type of thing that I would want in my fishing. So let's give it a go. It looks very straightforward. So we'll undo that there. That locks into place. That's nice and quick, we like that. That's nice and quick, we like that as well. Now this will be a bit of a test because other pods I've used in the past, it's quite difficult to get the bank sticks in. So let's see how quick that goes in. Now that is easy and quick, we like that as well. Oh yeah, so far so good. It does exactly what I personally want in my fishing, which I mentioned is easy and quick. So let's check these ones out as well. That's it. So yeah, I mean, one more bank stick to go after this one, and that is the type of speed and simplicity I would want in my rod pod. So there we go. So the first test for me was speed and how easy it was to set up, and I would say that has passed it with flying colours. But now more important features and things like this is durability and how sturdy it is, because you get different types of floors obviously in your pegs, down from gravel to grass to muddy to concrete to all sorts of things. So I'm going to walk around the lake, put it on a few different pegs just to make sure it is capable of dealing with the things that everyday anglers come across. Then we'll get some rods on it, then we'll get some alarms and some butt rests on it, give it a bit of a wobble, and just make sure it does exactly what it should do. And then we'll get to the important stuff, which obviously everybody wants to know. How much is it and what are the benefits from buying from a company such as Lidsters? Now, I haven't actually put any rods on this yet, and there's a really good reason for it. So as you can see from the footage, the pegs on this lake aren't your normal day ticket where it's nicely barked and all drained and whatnot. They are, in my opinion, proper carpy pegs, you know, muddy, tree roots everywhere, you know, you have to sneak in between nettles and stuff. That's something I like, and because of that, I've had to move the rod pod around a little bit, you know, different heights, lengths and so forth and so on. But I was a bit delicate with it at first because I didn't want to scratch it. And like most things that are new, you don't want to lose that nice, shiny sort of bling feel by scratching it. So there's this locking mechanism on here for the bank sticks, which is something a little bit different. Well, I've certainly not seen it before anyway. So when you screw this bit here to obviously tighten the bank stick in, on some rod pods, the screw head comes obviously through the bank wear and tightens onto the bank stick, which can occasionally scratch the bank stick. With this one, however, the screw doesn't come through the bank wear. You sort of put it in like that, tighten the screw, and it tightens kind of a lock around the bank stick, so it's not going to mark the bank stick, which for myself is a great edge, because as I said, I like that new shiny bling feeling on whatever I purchase to last a long time. And I think, yeah, that's a great little edge. And as you see, it's been in and out several times, down different pegs, and there's not one scratch on the bank stick, which I think is a nice little edge. But anyway, I'm rabbiting on, so let's get some rods on it. Let's see what it looks like in a proper setup. And I might even put the rods out as well, just to see if the new pod can bring me a little bit of luck. And there we go. So the rods are on the dance floor and on the pod, and looking at it, yeah, it's nice and sleek as it's set up. It's nice and compact, which I like, but I would have no problem staring at this setup for days on end, other than one little issue, which I'm sure some of you may have spotted. My LEDs are blue and the screws are green. But don't worry, Lidsters have got you covered. When you go on their website and order this rod pod, you can choose between several different coloured screws. You can get black, red, blue, green or purple. And for me, I would choose the blue because I've got blue LEDs. So as I mentioned, as it is compact, it's 60 centimetres that way. This bit extends, it gives you an extra length, which some people like in their rod pods. It goes up to 80 centimetres as well, so you could have your alarms closer to your butt eyes if you desired, or you needed it to move over any terrain. What else can we say about this? Stability. So it also comes with some stability stands as well, which, just like everything else, it's got that locking system which doesn't scratch any of your bankware and securely goes onto the pod. Now, price. The price, $69.95. I think that's fantastic for such a stable rod pod that's so light, so quick and easy to set up and extremely user friendly. So go on the website, check out the stuff that Lidsters have to offer. There's one fantastic little bit of data on there actually. So since 2009, Lidsters have received over 709,000 orders of their products. The feedback from customers on that at the time of filming this video is 99.5%, which is absolute kudos to the company. And based on that and the price, I would have no problem in investing in a rod pod like this. So finally, if you like the video, please click on the like button. Please click on the subscription for CARPology videos. And if you wouldn't mind, click on the little bell icon, because then you'll get all the latest videos and all the latest news on any products that CARPology have the pleasure of looking at.